Hello Biomedica engineers and welcome another week to my YouTube channel. In this video we're gonna see the differences between biomedicine and biomedical engineering. So let's get started. Please follow me by my Instagram account biomedicalengineering.es and also subscribe to my YouTube channel and put a like in this video if you like it. Please, it will make me really happy because it takes a lot of effort and I want a little bit of support, and I will keep following doing this kind of videos. I'm gonna have here my mobile and all, because I have all the steps that I want to follow here in this video. And I was looking I know biomedical engineering, but biomedicine, it was a little bit new for me, and I was looking different websites where is the bachelor done of biomedicine, and I thought that it was really different, but then when I read all the courses and all the purposes and jobs that you can do as a person that studies biomedicine, I realized that it's really different. First, what is biomedical engineering? The definition: biomedical engineering applies the principles of engineering, physics, mathematics, and programming to medicine to improve people's health. But biomedicine, I have here, is a discipline responsible for studying the biological aspects of medicine. To do it, it analyzes cellular, genetic, molecular, and biochemical factors of the human body and diseases that they can suffer from. Looking for this definition, the biomedicine looks into the biological part, chemical part, but biomedical engineering, it's the purpose is make people lives better, but since the point of view of physics. So with this, we can imagine that the courses that are gonna appear during the all years of the bachelor, depending of the place that you are studying in Spain, 4 years, in the rest of Europe more or less 3 years, they are gonna focus differently. Okay. So for this, I'm gonna summarize the courses, the main courses. There are plenty of courses, subjects during all the bachelor, but the main ones. For example, in biomedical engineering, we have, as I always say, mathematics, algebra, physics, programming in different languages. For example, database, bioinstrumentation, medical imaging, circuits, artificial intelligence. We can have also robotics, depending on the bachelor, biomechanics, okay? And so in most of these subjects, the physics are involved, the mathematics, and also a lot of programming languages, as I have been saying, they're involved in this field. But for example, in biomedicine, they have a lot of subjects in laboratory. For biomedical engineers, most of the time, laboratory could mean that being a place with computers. It could be said as a laboratory, not only working with cells, working with computers. But in biomedicine, laboratory means literally what everyone is thinking, like more in the biochemistry part. They study microbiology, genetics. So they are really involved in genetics, and in biomedical engineering, I don't know any place that studies genetics. Maybe in one university, but it's not the norm, usually. Pharmacology, maybe in any university in biomedical engineering they study pharmacology, but it is more related to biomedicine, nanomedicine. So this kind of stuff is done in biomedicine. Then another part I want to mention, specialties. In biomedical engineering, we have plenty of specialties. I have been saying in another video, I'm gonna put here the link. There are more than 20 specialties. depends of the university that you are studying biomedical engineering. You are gonna have maybe in the last year of the bachelor different paths. For example, robotics, virtual reality, I don't know, biomechanics and whatever. But in biomedicine, they have two paths. They are like biomedical research or clinical research in most of the universities. The purposes of biomedical engineering, as I have been saying before, it's to make people better, improve their health since the point of view of the technology. As I always say, today now we cannot think about medicine without thinking also in technology because they are mixed together. But in biomedicine, the purposes is help the design of new treatments for known or recently emerged pathologies. Normally, in a biomedical engineering staff, you help to analyze, you help to diagnose, but you are not usually creating the treatment. The treatment is created by persons that study biomedicine. Also, improve the biomedicine, improve the chances of diagnosing disease of all kinds, especially making an early diagnosis. This also could be done via biomedical engineering. You can help the diagnosis of different diseases. And then the biomedicine contributes to the creation of more effective medicine, less toxic, and with fewer adverse effects for human beings. As I have been saying, they really work with the pharmacological part to create the treatment. They create, magari is in Italian, maybe they create directly the pills of or whatever related to disease, but the biomedical engineering is not gonna do that kind of stuff. Not usually. Maybe there is a job that a biomedical engineer can do in that field, but normally it works with biosensors, with analysis of parameter stuff, more with the diagnosis instead of creating a new treatment. In most of the cases, I always say, because every case is different and there are plenty of jobs as we can imagine. And then the sectors of biomedical engineering, they are like the private sector and public sector. Public, you can study or research at the university, and in the private sector there are plenty of them, of medical devices, of all the specialties I have mentioned several times during my channel and during my Instagram, biomedicaengineering.es, I remember you. And there are, medical imaging, biosignals, and this kind of stuff. And also sales, and maybe you can work also in something related with commercialist, but normally you are working with programming related jobs. And biomedicine, I have here that it is the sector is biomedicine, bioinformatics, industry, pharmacy, health, genetics, genomics, systems biology, and the professional profile in biomedical engineering could be software developer, sales, data scientists, bioinformatics, that kind of stuff. More or less, there are plenty. But in biomedicine, they are working responsible for RDI, laboratory manager, investigator, that could be also a biomedical engineering, project developer, consultant, communicator, intellectual property manager. So to sum up all the video, I would say that first, if you are not knowing if you want to study biomedicine or biomedical engineering, what I would do if I were you is looking for all the courses. I mean some courses, but I will look all the courses because they're almost nothing in common. Yeah, there are some courses in biology, anatomy, and kind of stuff are in common because the purpose is the medicine, the health, but it's not related. literally because all the degree of biomedicine is related to laboratory, and in biomedical engineering you have plenty of physics, plenty of working with computers. So I will look all the courses if I were you, and also what I will look is the jobs that you can do after. And if you have any doubt, right here below. Thank you for following me another week. Put a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me in my Instagram account, biomedicaengineering.es. So, see you next week. Bye!